Alright, we got the bike back from its break-in service. That took a while. It was a better part of 2 days. A little bit longer than I wanted, but it's done. I want to come back for another few thousand miles. I think like 5,000. It's good to have her back though. It was only 2 days, but man, I missed it. It was a nice day yesterday. I was like, I want to go for a ride. Can't. Unfortunately, still weren't able to get rid of this mount. The stock Pan Am screws for this screw right here doesn't fit. I can't take this screw out because then the mirror just flops around. So they're still working on it, but the debacle remains. It's really a bummer because I can't use that mount because my phone's too wide. So it's like, it's worthless just being there. Ah, we're back. Back on the Harley. I'm so happy. I was bummed. I thought I was going to have to drive to work tomorrow. Yeah. And this is the worst road to cross. One of the worst roads. It's kind of a shitty day out today though. It's cloudy, it's cool. It's not supposed to rain. So I'm going on a little bit of a ride today, but it's windy as hell. I don't know if you can tell from the grass blowing around, but it's a little breezy. The traffic just keeps coming. She's a ripper, boys. Man, it's windy. I hooked up a new mic setup. I got the external mic plug for this Ace Pro. I got I think it's called a dead cat. It's like a buffer for the mic. Hopefully that works with like some of the wind noise and stuff. So we'll find out. I'm doing a little test. Close the visor all the way. Hopefully the audio sounds good. The audio part of this stuff is kicking my ass. I got my my Zoom H5. I might try to use it as well. See if we can figure something out. I don't know how all these moto vloggers do it, but they do. Oops, one. I saw a lot of like wireless options and stuff, but like I said, I've been spending a lot of money on this bike, so I'm trying to do it with the shit that I have without incurring any extra cost. Don't want to just keep dumping money and money and money into this stuff if I don't have to. The camera's really nice though. I will say that it was a good upgrade over the GoPro. The true video mode on this at night, it just makes it look like, Jesus Christ, it makes it look like it's daytime. It almost works too well in my opinion. This wind is blowing me all over the place. I was gonna go for a ride, but I don't think that's a good idea today. I don't know if you can tell like how bad I'm getting blown around all over the road. Like the trees don't look like they're blowing, but I don't know, it's definitely windy. Got a thumbs up from the Harley tech dude about the Vance and Hines. He said he loves the sound of it. He was like, I don't know, like everybody else, wasn't a fan of the stock exhaust because it's like, it doesn't make any noise whatsoever. You got it back? No, got to take it back for another 5,000 miles, so hopefully that'll carry me through probably most of this winter, I would say. Maybe into next summer. Oh. I'm not exactly sure what they do for the break-in service, but I mean, it seemed like it was an extremely long period of time for, you know, just a oil change and check some shit. But I guess the guy said they, you know, hook up the computer, make sure the computer's working and everything on it. There were some things that they listed that they checked. Flushed the brakes, checked all the brake pads, the rotors, that kind of stuff. Checked the chain tensioning, tire pressure. I don't know what else. There was a list of stuff, but it didn't seem like 2 days worth of shit. But I don't work on motorcycles, so I don't know. It was funny because like the parts was like, I don't know, well, Jesus, $40, and the labor was $452. That part's kind of crazy. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this bitch home. There's no need in trying to ride in the wind like this. Maybe I'm just a pussy, but whatever. I ain't doing it. You see, it doesn't look like it's much wind, but when you're doing 70 miles an hour, that's amplified a little bit. I did want to go on a ride today, but it's not enjoyable, and I'll have to, so I'm not going to. If I was commuting to work, I'd still ride, but I'm not, so I'm not going to. Go home and see what this video sounds like. Put the visor up. I'm gonna do a little bit of a drive with the visor up, see if this dead cat, if that's what it's called. I think that's what it's called. You've seen them. It's like the little furry thing that you put on the microphones. See if how well it actually works. Whee! I love this bike. It's the only one I ever had, but I don't have too many complaints about it. I got minor complaints. The windscreen, that's probably the biggest complaint that I have. It's just not set up for tall people. But that's not Harley Davidson's problem, it's my problem, right? So we got to figure out how to work through that. Crack the visor up for a minute, see what this what the wind sound is like. I promise you, if it sucks, it'll be a short clip of it, so I don't blowing out your ears. Let's slow down. Speed limit on this road's like 45. Yeah, there it is. The next thing I need to do is get some highway pegs for the long trips, because my legs do, like, I went on like a 2-hour trip with my friends, and my foot, my right foot, sorry, I had to think about that, my right foot started falling asleep, so I was riding with my legs, you know, straight out, not holding nothing. So I do need to get a set of highway pegs for it, but there's one company that makes some that everybody seems to like. It's like AEDA or something like that. AEDA. It's I think it's an Indian-based company. But I was trying to find like somebody said they had found a link for them one time on Amazon, but I didn't find one. But I need to order those sooner than later, because it take a while for them to get here. But honestly, like, I ordered my chin mount from their website, from the Chin Mount's website, and that shit took 2 weeks to get here. So I don't know if I'm just impatient, or if that's like SOP. House for sale right there. It's a nice house. They just redid the deck. It's a quiet neighborhood. I'm probably the loudest in the neighborhood between this and my car. I know all my neighbors aren't exactly fans of my my toys, but I'm respectful about it. I don't like sit in my car and just rev the motor in my driveway and shit. Like, yeah, it's loud, but I do have to drive it to get to work sometimes. On the days that it's really, like, I have to leave to go to work really early, I take my wife's car, because her Subaru is completely stock. So it's still a little loud, but nothing like mine. Anyways, we made it home. So if you guys stayed to the end, I appreciate you. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you guys later.